Hey, what's happening, Roland? Well, Roland Martin here, and welcome to my YouTube channel and my good friend Jimmy Houston.
How you doing, buddy?
Welcome to your YouTube channel.
Yes, sir. Jimmy Houston Outdoors Fishing YouTube. Jimmy Houston and Chris Houston Twin Eagle Ranch. And Catch a Better Life. We got 3 YouTube channels.
And you were the one that got me started on the What's Happening Roland.
I suggested that because
weekly update. This
kind of neat.
This is what, the second week of August, third week of August.
Yeah,
and
already.
We're at Grosse Savonne.
Grosse Savonne in near Lake Charles, Louisiana. They got about 8 or 9
We've
lakes.
been bass fishing for the last 2 days.
How many bass have we caught?
We've caught. This is a 4,000 acre reservoir.
We've got 40 or 50 bass. No big ones though. It's 100 degree plus weather right now.
It's actually 100 right now.
It's 100 degrees and a heat index about 12 to 15 degrees higher than that. So probably 112, 115 degrees heat index. And those big ones, the big ones are just not biting, Roland. We just didn't catch big ones.
Hey, but we caught some big ones the other day. And what happened, we started this trip
with redfish
about a week ago, about Saturday or Sunday, and we came back and we started off down in the Mississippi Delta, and we stayed at
Woodland Plantation.
Woodlands, and they call it Woodlands.
Eddie Adams helped us down there as a guy. Woodland Plantation.
And anyway, it's a 200-year-old plantation, and it's centered right at Port Sulphur. It's kind of halfway up and down the river, and we went out the first day. We went to Delacroix,
right?
And this is where the originally
American Bay. If you want to know where we was fishing, American Bay.
And what happened the first day? That was pretty special.
We caught a lot of fish. I fished with Mike Weiscar, the CEO of Booyah Clean boat cleaner that we use on all of our boats, and he came with a new product we got to use this week, Roland, which was a Booyah Clean salt remover.
Right.
So we used our boats and we put them in salt water, which is not good for bass boats, not good for anybody boats.
Just hold right there. Here, let me show you what Jimmy caught him on. Jimmy caught him on none other, and I did too, and I caught a 35-pounder that day.
I was talking about a boat cleaner, and he's going to talk about a spinnerbait. Yeah, we caught him on that. But anyway, you got to clean, like your rod and reels. You got to clean your rod and reels off.
Oh yeah, salt.
You got to spray them down. You spray that down, that Booyah cleaner, the new cleaner he came out with. You just hook it up to a garden hose. You spray it, turn it to soap, turn it to on, right. Spray it on there. Wait 30 seconds. By the time you go around your boat, it's 30 seconds.
Takes all the salt away.
And then turn it to just water, and you spray them all off, and your reels are clean, your baits are clean, your boat's clean, your boat trailer, everything.
It looks brand new.
Right. Okay.
Spray it with salt away. So, well, it's like salt away.
I don't know. I don't know about salt away.
But anyway, this is the famous
Red Man Spinnerbait.
Red Man Spinnerbait.
Short-arm spinnerbait.
When did you start that? When did you start?
Short-arm. I started making them back in the late 60s when I was right after I got out of college.
He's resurrected it, and now Lucky Strike Tackle is going to be remaking this.
And that particular one, they've got them on right. That particular one's got, Roland's had to change the skirt out, and he put a chartreuse of white silicone. Comes with a living rubber skirt on it, a single blade. That blade's in gold. And you got an elongated hook that allows you to get short strikes. You got a short arm. It opens up areas. And this bait, when you roll and you notice you pull it through the water, that vibrates back and forth just like that.
It's so funny. Eddie Adams, our guide out of Woodlands, he's saying, "Roland, look at the redfish right here." And I took this same spinnerbait right here, and I went like this. I went doop, and right about that far away, a almost 35-pound redfish hit it. That was my big one for the week. But by the time you get to next week, he'll weigh 40.
Maybe so. But
I got it on camera.
Oh yeah, it's a big fish.
The neat thing about Eddie that I want to just explain, he's a tournament fisherman. He's won the last 4 big championships down here, and the reason is he spots them. It's a visual action. I couldn't half see him. I knew you couldn't half see him. We saw some of them. Well, yeah, but Eddie could see every single one of them. There's one over there. Throw it over there. And I looked real hard, and sure enough, there'd be boom, I'd get them. And so we caught a world of big, giant fish that first day. The
first day was really good. The second day when you and I fished together was very difficult.
Well, and we didn't see him as good.
We got one big one, one big, and one big black drum, about 35 or 40 pounds. And I caught a couple of those the day before, about 40-pound black drums. Huge fish. On
spinnerbaits. Have you ever thought of that?
That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty cool.
But we also caught them on other stuff. We caught them on these. We caught them on the popping cork. Here, it was a really big deal.
Show them how you rig them.
Well, I use a braided
line. It's kind of a Carolina rig, except having a popping cork rather than a swivel and stuff, and a weight above it. It's got the weight and everything on it.
It really clacks.
Yeah.
You can hear it really clack.
You just tie this directly to your line, and you kind of come down here with a leader
about 2.5 feet,
that you're going to tie, and however deep you want to fish.
And you use like a 2 foot.
I've seen him have it 12 or 14 foot down and actually hook Mr. Bill Dance in that top of the head,
Yeah,
because I told you, you got your leader too long. You're going to hook somebody. And he did. But when you pop that cork, you pop it.
It really makes a noise.
Makes that noise every
So
time.
that
And it draws fish from a long way off.
Caught
And the second day when it was really tough, that was smoking them. I never did throw it, but that was smoking them. Roland was catching one right after another. They were little, but he was still catching fish.
Okay, so then we went from there and we came here.
Here to Grosse Savonne.
What did we do here? Well, the topwater bite was what Dennis Tietje had told us to do. So that's what
was catching a really big fish on.
And we did a lot of frogs. We did the spro frog. I caught a dozen or so, and so did you on the frog. You caught another dozen on your red man spinnerbait, and then
a few on a worm, lucky strike worm.
We went to this little topwater plug right here. This was really a big deal, wherever it is. I can't find it, but it's
right there,
right here. This one. Look at this guy. Hey, does this look familiar? This is what I'm using down at Headwaters all the time. Fantastic little lure, and it's cast like a bullet, and it catches. We caught a lot of fish on that.
Caught quite a few fish. Caught several on it today. Several.
3-pounders, 2-pounders. But the point was, it was a topwater action. It was a lot of fun to do.
Well, the deal was, I fished a worm quite a bit yesterday and caught a lot on a worm. But I tried that worm today, fishing a lucky craw and then just a regular lucky strike worm, and couldn't get a bite. And they would hit that topwater, and it's even when you're in a place that's got tons of fish like this place does, you still have to figure out little bitty things that they're biting better than other things, little bitty patterns within patterns that's better than others. But I got to tell you, one reason when you don't hear people this time of the year when it's 100+ degrees, and especially a tremendous heat wave like this in a drought where these lakes are getting so low, is the big fish just do not bite. I mean, you hardly ever hear anybody say in June, July, and August, "Oh, I caught the biggest fish of my life." You hear that back in February and March. Strike, but we didn't catch them. We didn't bowl them. First strike I had was probably a 5 or 6 pound fish, but I didn't catch it. So it's rare to get the big fish bites, but hey,
but it was fun.
You're going fishing, you're having fun, and that's the most important thing of all, is just having a good time.
The neatest thing is that Jimmy and I are spoiled. He has a fantastic lake at home. You can catch 50 bass any day you want. Yeah. So when you come here and only catch 40, you're a little disappointed because you can catch more in your own backyard. But that's not the point. The point is, we love to fish new waters. We love to fish new techniques and new patterns. And for me, a new lake is all.
Oh, it's all exciting. And here's the deal: we did do a lot better yesterday than we did today. We caught some bigger ones yesterday. We caught more fish yesterday. But yesterday, there was a much more skilled trolling motor operator than we had today. I actually put Roland in the front of the boat today.
Most of the time, he hogs.
And it hurt him. He didn't catch as many. I didn't catch as many.
Edgewise. And today, Jimmy felt so sorry that he'd been hogging the boat so bad that he let me run the boat. That was pretty good.
And he either runs a trolling motor on zero or 100%. All those paces in between, it doesn't matter. And that's what's happening, Roland.
That's what's happening. Hey, folks, thanks for watching. Hey, hit that subscribe button for both Jimmy's channel and my channel. Look up Jimmy Houston Outdoors.
Three channel on there: Jimmy Houston Outdoors Fishing, Chris Houston's Twin Eagle Ranch, and Catch a Better Life, which is the most important channel on YouTube. It will absolutely change your life for the better, guaranteed.
We'll see you again soon.